Hello, I'm Peaceful Nik the Medium, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight we are going to be talking about how to be your own medium. So welcome in, say hello when you come into the room. I'm very excited to announce that you can go on my website, you can click a button and get the free guide to learning how to be your own medium. And I'm very excited because next week is the release of my digital download of the full guide to how to be your own medium. So go to my website, peacefulnikthemedium.com, click the button that says free guide to be your own medium, and it'll open right up. You don't have to put anything in there, just opens right up. And I'm very excited about next week's release of the full book. So hello, welcome in, say hi. Who do we have? Hi, Carol. Tonight, in the second half, I will be doing readings, so stay tuned for that. I have some announcements, upcoming things, and I'm sure I forgot some of them, but I have 2 conventions coming up, one in Savannah in February and one in Gettysburg in September or October of 2026. And we will have ghost tours, ghost hunts, vendors, readings, tarot, crystals, all the witchy things you can imagine. We will have at these conventions. Stay tuned for the dates and the venues for both of these because we're in negotiations with them. I will say I did readings all day, so my voice is a little strained. So I might get a little throat lozenge. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. I will be doing readings in the second half, card readings. Hi, Vivian. I'm so glad you're here. And let's see, what else do we have? Again, I'm a little tired, so just bear with me. So get your free guide to finding your spirit guide on my website if you haven't already. It's a good way to connect with spirit. It's a good, if you're going to learn how to connect with your loved ones on your own and be your own medium, it's a very good idea to have a relationship with your spirit guide. And that is also at the top of my website. Click the button. That one you have to put your email in and it comes right to your mailbox. So it's very important to develop a relationship with your guides. Even if you don't know their names, just know they're always there. It's very important to develop a relationship with your guides if you are going to be connecting to spirit on a regular basis or any spiritual practice, essentially. Yay. All right. So what else? You know, I have my normal readings, spiritual guidance, mediumship, card readings. I have email card readings. I have items from free to $11 to $25 up to hundreds and thousands of dollars on my website. So I have something for everyone that fits their budget. So just go there and check it out. I will be back with Linda G, Comanche Psychic, next Wednesday, August 13th at 9 Eastern. So a little later than this live broadcast. She's on Pacific time. And she wanted to meet a little later so she could have her dinner and be ready with a full belly. So I am very much looking forward to chatting with her because a lot has happened in the news since our last live stream. And I want to announce, where'd it go? I now have membership opportunities and super chats and stickers available here. And I want to thank Cindy P for being my very first channel member. I'm so excited. And no, channel members and super chats all get priority for readings and questions and guidance. So just be aware of that. And next Wednesday, I'll be live with Linda G an hour later. But my regularly scheduled weekly lives, after that, will move to Friday. So I'll be live Wednesday at 9 Eastern, August 13th, and Friday at 8 Eastern, August 15th. So, and through the fall, I'll be live on Friday nights, probably through November or December. So again, thank you, Cindy P, for being my first channel member. Channel memberships range from, I don't know, $1.99 or something. Stickers are like 99 cents. And they go up from there. Super chats are, $4.99, $10.99. It's a variety of prices. So again, you get priority when you send a super chat or you're a member of my channel. I don't know what Carol, I don't know what WHC means. I don't know what that means. But let me know. Let me know. All right. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the 8/8 portal and the full moon, and then we're going to talk about being your own medium. So the 8/8 portal is known as the Lion's Gate portal, and that is a time when some psychics, mediums, spiritual people believe it's a cosmic gateway for manifestation. And I will tell you that right as I became a medium, I had a session with a healer who it was actually happened on or around the 8/8 portal within, I think it was on the 8/8 portal, but I'm not exactly 100% sure. And she did some kind of chakra aligning and something with my pineal gland virtually, and it was incredible. And that really opened up my abilities. I was already opening up to them. So I was in the process of looking for a mentor or waiting. I think I was waiting for my class to start, actually. And I had this session with this healer, and it was during the 8/8 portal. And I have since manifested being a full-time medium, and I could now a content creator, now a streamer on YouTube. So I couldn't be happier. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Manx Girl. Hi, Melody. Hi, Trent. Oh, where can you sign up for YouTube? I think it's in your when you do the chat, there's a little thing for like super chats and stickers, but you can go to any of my videos and underneath it says join underneath the video, and that's where you subscribe to the channel or become a member of the channel. Where it says join to become a member. Okay, so 8/8 portal, just a couple more bits about the 8/8 portal. I did start a little early tonight because I am very tired, and I had the time. So the Lion's Gate portal is a gateway for manifestation. It's a high frequency alignment between the star Sirius, which is about 8 light years away. It's the largest, brightest star in the sky. The brightest star is the sun. Then the second brightest object is the moon, and then Venus, and then Sirius is the brightest star aside from our sun in the sky. So between the star Sirius, the sun in Leo, and Earth, which creates a powerful energetic gateway. It's a time when spiritual insight, intuitive messages, and soul upgrades are more easily accessed. It's an ideal time to set intentions and align with your higher self and call in abundance. Now, if you know, hi, Missy, if you know anything about the number 8, if you turn an 8 sideways, it makes the infinity symbol. So when you have 8/8, you have infinity. Infinity times infinity, right? Have you ever said, I love you more, I love you times infinity, I love you infinity times infinity, right? That's the sideways 8 sign. Hi, Kimmy Cat. I'm so glad you guys are here. So the 8/8 portal also is a time of infinite abundance, limitless potential, karmic balance, empowered leadership. And so when you have 2 8s, you have infinity times infinity. You can step into your personal power, manifest all of the flow. What cycles are you ready to break? And what cycles are you ready to unlock and flow with? Last little bit about the 8-8 portal, which is Friday. This opens your third eye and your heart chakra, which helps you receive messages from spirit. So if you are elevating and upgrading your spiritual awareness, your spiritual journey, this is a great time. And it's not just on that day. It's kind of like the full moon. It's a few days before, a few days after. It's a beautiful time to meditate, to journal, to think deeply, to sit in the power, to connect with your guides, which we talked about a few minutes ago. Get your free guide to finding your spirit guide on my website. And now you can get your free guide to how to be your own medium on my website. Hi, Dolores. Okay, Dawn, we'll get there in just a few minutes, okay? Hang tight. So you can tune in and trust the intuitive messages coming through for yourself. So everybody, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so happy you're here. Next, we have the full moon on Friday. And, if anybody follows me on Instagram, I don't have a lot of people over there. I think they show up on Facebook too. If you look at my stories, and if you could see the photos in my phone, you would see an unhealthy amount of pictures of the sky, like it's a sickness for sure. I am completely obsessed with taking pictures of the sky. My iPhone takes incredible pictures. Like you can see the craters on the moon just with an iPhone, which blows my mind. I had a telescope in the early 90s when I started undergraduate and I had my first astronomy class. And I couldn't even see the craters on the moon with the little dinky telescope I had then. But this iPhone is incredible. And if you watch football, NFL football, there's some kind of contract somewhere with the networks that if there's a full moon, they have to show it. I heard that somewhere, and I noticed they do always show it when there's a full moon. And those cameras really get details on the moon. And they're just like filming football players. So it's pretty, full moon is I'm a moon person. I love the moon. I love the energy of the moon. I am very connected to the moon. I love it. I love it. The moon has some very strange things about, there's some very strange stuff about the moon. Very strange. I'm talking about scientific astronomical things about the moon. The orbit's weird. It's partially hollow. It's just a weird. It's really big compared to the Earth, compared to the other moons and their planets. Like there's some interesting aspects of the moon. So the full moon obviously is more manifesting, more awakening, more awareness, more liberating your soul. So if you are working on your spiritual journey right now, we've got the 8-8 portal Friday and the full moon Saturday. So these next few days are really going to be intense for you to be able to really make some moves in your life and spiritually. Just do everything with an intention of going forward with love and gratitude. Love and gratitude. We need to raise the vibration. So anything you're going to do, anything you're going to manifest, anything you want to accomplish, do it now. Like now's the time. Get it started. It doesn't mean you have to complete it. Just now's the time to take the first step if you've been waiting to do something. It's also a great way to have an emotional release. Release what's in the past, anything you're holding on to, anything you're worried about that you have no control over, anything that you have gone over and over and ruminated about and thought about a million times, and there's nothing you can do to change it. It's time to release it, release it, release it, let it go down the river, and ground yourself. So the full moon can be a great time for manifesting, a great time for making new moves, and also can be a great time to find clarity and ground yourself. Keep one foot on the earth while you observe the full moon. So that's a little bit about the full moon and the 8/8 portal. This is a great time. Wonderful things can be happening for you. And let's see, we've got a bunch of new comments. Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of comments. You can just get a ring cam and they'll talk right on it. Yeah, Trent go to her. Trent, put your TikTok handle in the chat, or if you put it on YouTube, let me know. Trent sent me the raw footage of a ring cam video of she was walking through like her dining room area, and you could clearly hear her name being called. Now, when you hear it on TikTok, it's not as clear. But when I heard it, when she sent it straight to my phone, it was as clear as day. You could hear her name. Torrent, you could hear it. Amazing. I have the iPhone 15 Max, the big one, because I can't see on the little phones. And yeah, the moon is made of green cheese. That's right. That's right. Okay, so next we're going to talk about how to be your own medium. Now, this is inspired by my very good friend, Kathy Behrens, who most of you who know me know. Kathy and I have worked together on a lot of projects. We've done a lot of readings and a lot of galleries together. And she always says this, and it's not that I'm not already aware of it. It's just she always brings it to mind that you can be your own medium. Anybody can connect with their loved ones in spirit. You don't need to book mediumship readings all the time. And I know that sounds crazy coming from somebody who is a professional medium, but you can learn to connect with your loved ones in spirit on your own. And you can go right to my website right now, click the button in the middle and at the top, and it swirls around a little, and it's like purple and orange, and it pops right open, your free guide to being your own medium. And then my so the caveat to that is, if you do start communicating with spirit, you must have discernment between what you are hearing, feeling, seeing, sensing, and what you want to feel, hear, and sense. So you have to, I always say this to people, you have to, I would say, if I was communicating with my mom in spirit, if I asked her, should I buy a Lamborghini, which I would never do, honestly, but, and I asked her that, and if she said yes, I would know, oh, that's not her talking, right? So you have to know, what advice would a loved one in spirit give me, or what signs would a loved one in spirit give me, versus what do I want to hear? What do I want to see, right? So you have to really be careful and not really go, you don't want to detach from reality, because some people can have some psychological issues if they go too deep without staying grounded. So just be aware of that. And then you can also, next Wednesday, I am releasing the full digital course of Be Your Own Medium on my website. And it will go on Amazon, but it takes a little longer for them to approve the draft. But it's a digital course, just like my other Mediumship 101 course. This is how to be your own medium, just to connect with your own loved ones, not to become a medium for other people. So that's on my website for pre-order right now. All right. So do you guys want to talk about, oh, we got some more comments. Kimmy Cat, these ring cameras definitely pick up stuff. Lots of orbs, very active. Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of these ring cams where like a mountain lion walks up to somebody's ring camera and has a domestic cat on its back and the cat hops off. I've seen them with wolves, and I've seen an alligator with a cat on its back. Like, what is happening? That we are so ignorant to what's actually happening out with these animals outside. It's crazy. Okay, so let's talk about how to be your own medium. You can connect with spirit anytime you want. No appointment necessary. It does sound crazy that I'm saying that. So, what is the first step? Now, those of you who follow me, know I do meditation for non-meditators every Monday, because not everybody's a good meditator. I wasn't, and that's what inspired me to do it. But meditation is the first step. We have to quiet our minds in order to allow ourselves to make the connection. We're not going to make a proper connection, a consistent connection, unless you quiet your mind and have the ability to connect. And that starts with meditation. Vivian said, any concern of coming into contact with people of lower vibrations on or around 8-8? There are people who really drain me when they come near me. Girl, I don't think it's just on 8-8. I think that's all the time. Boundaries. You do not have to go around those people. You can configure your life to where you present yourself in a loving and diplomatic manner and say, let's say you go around somebody who gossips all the time or who's very judgmental and they're just draining you and you just don't want to hear it anymore. You can just say in a loving manner, if they start talking trash about somebody, you can just say, you can just like change the subject. I do this a lot because I know some people who are very judgmental and very draining, and they'll be saying, look at that so-and-so, so-and-so. And I'll go, oh my gosh, look how pretty that cloud is. And I'll just like change the subject to something positive. And that always works. If you're too uncomfortable to say, I don't really want to engage in that conversation, because some people I'll say that to, I'm not engaging in that anymore. Or just, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to judge people. And sometimes just based on the mood of the person that's talking, sometimes I'll just say, oh my gosh, that cloud is so pretty. Or did you see that car? That car had a beautiful blue color on it. Something to just divert it. Because when you say something positive to somebody who's saying something negative, but you're not attacking them, it can really shift them out of that mindset and save yourself at the same time. Yeah, boundaries. And I don't think it's just 8-8. I think people are draining 365 all the time. So meditation, step 1, meditation. Even if it's 30 seconds while you're taking a pee, meditate, clear your mind. Go look at my playlist, meditation playlist on YouTube. Kimmy Cat, do you have a daily ritual of protection and intuitive? Give me a script, and I do it every day to put a bubble of protection around me. It so works. It does work. I don't do it daily because I work from home. So I'm home 6 days a week, usually, working between this and my other job. And I live in a place that I don't really know a lot of people. And I'm a homebody. Like, I'm a total homebody. So I'm like, whatever, I like it here. But That bubble of protection works so much. When I do need it, I do use it. Absolutely. Just imagine a bubble of protection. And I've also used this technique. And I can't remember where I learned it. It might have been on Oprah, 20 or 30 years ago. Somebody on her show, I think. You can also, I use this with a very toxic woman I worked with. You can also put mirrors around you facing out and imagine everything negative they say, the mirror projects it back onto them in a way, and it protects you. So I've used the bubble of protection and the mirrors depending on the situation. Trent says, I'm very honest and tell people, yep, bet you don't want to talk about it. Yep, absolutely. I use it situationally depending on who the person is. Vivian, yeah, I've tried changing subjects or not responding. There are folks who have no awareness, absolutely no awareness. And sometimes you just have to start limiting the time. And I know sometimes we're forced into being around people that you don't want to be around. Carol, positive vibrations, breathe out the negative. I say this to my family all the time. Yep. Hi, Julie, word girl. Hello. Okay, so first step in being your own medium, meditation. I'm going to go through the steps real quick and then I'll come back to the questions. Step 1, meditation. We must be able to clear our minds to a certain degree to where we can discern what our voice sounds like in our mind. So remember, you can go to my YouTube channel, to my meditation playlist, and learn all about how to meditate if you're not a good meditator. Step 1, meditation. Step 2, start a relationship with your spirit guide. And again, you can go to my website and get your free guide to finding your spirit guide. It's very good. It's very valuable, and it has links to videos. Some of the videos are a little older, so they're not as polished, but that's okay. The information's still valuable. So build a relationship with your spirit guide. It's essential to understand that your spirit guide is there to help guide you and move you through these issues in your life, whatever they are, and help you in the mourning process if you're mourning a loved one. Step 3, sit in the power. Sitting in the power is like a meditation, but sitting in the power is where you are elevating your awareness and inviting your loved ones in. You can invite your spirit guides in. You can invite your loved ones in spirit in to your awareness you've opened above your head. So our chakras go up and up and up, right? And the higher the chakra, the crown chakra, up above there, you open this bubble of awareness. It can be a square, it can be a triangle, whatever shape you want. Mine's kind of like a sepia oval over the top of my head when I'm connecting in spirit. So sitting in the power is like a meditation where you're breathing, lifting, expanding, and inviting loved ones in spirit to step into your awareness or your spirit guides to communicate with you. They can give you signs. They can tell you what to look out for. They can advise you on things. But you really have to do all of this in a regular schedule. You don't want to just do it willy-nilly on occasion. If you're going to do something like this, you have to commit to, I would say, at least once a week. Say, okay, on Saturday at 2 p.m. for 1 hour, I'm working on this. And you have to make it a regular practice. It's like exercising your muscles. If you only do it once a month, randomly, it's not really going to do much good. You need to make it a regular practice. And it's important because right now we need more people elevating their vibration than ever. So you're sitting in the power, you're opening your awareness, and then step 4, you're inviting your loved ones closer to come into your space, come into your awareness, come into your conscious bubble, your consciousness bubble. But make sure you have a quiet and undisturbed place. Don't do this if, the mailman's about to come up to the door and the dog is going to bark, right? Make sure you have, some you have a quiet place and quiet time. Sometimes, some people in our lives, you may or may not know, will go to the bathroom for 30 or 45 minutes at a time every day. Maybe you should start doing that. Maybe if that's the only peace and quiet you get away from all the chaos, just go in the bathroom, lock the door, put your AirPods in, listen to some calming music, some hemisync, and do this. Hemisync is really good for all of this. We can talk more about that later. So you've got your bubble above your head. You're inviting your loved ones in. And then trust yourself. Don't overthink. Trust yourself. When you see your loved ones walk into your conscious awareness, thank them for being there. Greet them. Tell them you're glad they're there. Ask them questions. Tell them whatever you want to tell them. They know pretty much everything that's going on around you, but talk to them. Talk to them. I talk to my mom all the time, and she passed in 1986. So I definitely have a much healthier relationship with her now than I did when she was living, because she was dysfunctional. And she's guided me so much more since her passing and helped me make a beautiful life. All right. Hi, Cindy. Oh, Cindy, I gave you a shout out earlier. You missed it. You'll have to rewind it. I gave you a shout out for being a member. And Vivian, you have the same symbol as Cindy. So are you also a member? I don't know all the symbols yet. If you are, thank you, dear, because you have that little green symbol. I'm new at this. I don't know what they all mean. Dawn said I'm just upfront and direct, and that's very good. You have a poster that says 0 negativity zone. Absolutely. I used to have a poster in my classroom that I printed that had the 4 agreements from Don Miguel Ruiz, because teaching is, for a sensitive person like me, I taught teenage boys almost exclusively for 20 years. It was rough. It was rough. Dolores, I've seen a butterfly flying around me 2 times. What does that mean? That's a great question. What does it mean? What did you feel or sense when you saw the butterfly? Did you think immediately of a loved one in spirit? Did you feel a sense of contentment? Did you feel happiness? What did you feel? Who did you sense? So this is great. This is a great example of getting signs from loved ones, if that's what that was for you. Sometimes people think the butterfly is the person in spirit, but that's not what it is. The butterfly is your loved one in spirit, if it was a sign from a loved one, is your loved one in spirit moving their energy through the butterfly and moving it to swirl around you, in this case, to let you know they're there and around you. They're not in the butterfly, but their soul is kind of hanging out around you. Let me know if that makes sense. Kimmy Cat, commitment is a definite, absolutely. I'm going on 2.5 years of meditation every day. It is amazing how it evolves. Can now see colors and loved ones in such peace. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Chef's kiss to all of that. Absolutely. Now that I do meditate more regularly, it has changed every interaction I have with every human. It's changed everything. It's, unless you experience it, you can't really explain it. Just do it. Just trust me. Just do it. It can be 30 seconds a day. If all you have is 30 seconds while you take a pee, do it. 30 seconds. Just do it. Go to my playlist. Oh, thank you, Vivian. See, I didn't get I didn't get a notification. I don't really understand how all this works, but so now I have 2 members, Vivian and Cindy. Yay! Thank you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. So you guys will get priority Q&As and readings and stuff. Dawn said better than teenage girls. Actually, I did teach teenage girls for 3 years at a school that closed down because it lost all its funding. But the girls were actually wonderful. The school I was at was very special. And I really enjoyed it. If they wouldn't have closed down, I'd probably still be teaching there full time. I loved it there. Dolores thought of her mom. Perfect. So that's just her coming around you, bringing your awareness that she's there. So now when you see a butterfly, see if you feel her there again. And then that's a sure sign that that's her coming around. Not the butterfly, but just her presence. Lisa sees hawks. Very good. Those are good. Yes, yes, yes. Dolores, I saw Haws so close last night. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Kaya. Oh, thank you, Kaya. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I do have a whole playlist about meditation. So if you go subscribe, well, you don't have to subscribe to see the playlist, but there's a playlist. You know how you go to somebody's page and you see all the different things and it says playlist, you click it and the meditation one's on there. I have a lot of really good stuff. I've been building this YouTube channel for 5 years, and for about 3 years, I didn't do much with it. I started it and then I concentrated on another app and really grew fast there. But now I'm YouTube. Oh, Dolores Hawks. Yeah. Okay. So stickers, super chats, and memberships are available. Get your free guide to being your own medium off my website. It's super easy. You just click the button on there and it pops right up on your screen. You can pre-order the downloadable digital Be Your Own Medium book that will be released next Wednesday. And yeah, 8/8 and the full moon. Here we are. Dawn, what was your question earlier? Can you retype it? I had the best day of readings today. I want to cry. So yesterday I had some really good readings, but sometimes someone is committed to, I don't know if they're committed to misunderstanding or just have an emotional block, and that can make it really hard when a medium's doing hard work. Sometimes we have people who are a little closed off because they're having pain or trauma, so that makes it hard. But today's readings just filled me with so much joy. Okay, I guess Dawn's gone. Darn it. Dawn, let me know if you're still here. I was gonna read for you. Anybody have any questions about mediumship, spirit guides, your loved ones in spirit, anything like that? Oh, okay. Dawn's in the middle of a situation. I'm going to use the Psychic Creations deck, handmade by Lady Shadow. Beautiful. She designed all of these. I mean, damn, this is like, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful cards. I love working with these. Oh, wow. You're not going to believe that card that fell out, Dawn. Spirit is so funny. Spirit is so funny. Hi, Linda. Welcome from New Zealand. Is it early morning there? Well, Dawn, we've got one card. Let's see what else pops out. They're stubborn. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. All right, Dawn. The first card is Rebirth. Rebirth. Whatever you're going through, when that gets wrapped up, you're going to excel at a new thing. You're going to have a new awakening. You're going to have a new trajectory. You're going to have a new something. Vivian, these cards are so accurate. I'm still trying to digest the cards you pulled for me on Sunday. I know, they're so crazy. Like, they're so crazy. So, dawn, rebirth. And, it's 12:30 midday Thursday, Linda. All right. So you guys are way ahead of us. It's 8:30 Eastern time here on Wednesday. Dawn, friendship. So this tells me there are people you can depend on and people you shouldn't depend on. So you need to strengthen the people in your life that you trust, strengthen those friendships, and lean on them during this time because you're going to have a rebirth. But right now, strengthen the relationships with those that you can trust. And then this other one is passion. Now, that doesn't mean passion in a romantic relationship. It can mean passion in a romantic relationship. It can mean that you are just going to have passion about the new rebirth that you're about to go into. So anything that's happening now is temporary, and it will lead to a new trajectory of your life one way or the other. This three-dimensional world is made for us to struggle. That's what it's here for. And so understand that every struggle is a period of growth. And that's what I'm hearing. Every struggle is a period of growth, whether you can see it now or not. So keep your chin up for your rebirth because this will turn into that. It will morph. So I hope that makes sense to your situation. Lisa, my brother OD'd on H 3 years ago. Yes, he's okay. And I want to tell everyone this. This is one of the most common questions I get. People who are responsible for their passing, either accidentally or purposefully. Okay, Dawn, thank you. Their loved ones here worry, are they okay? And I will tell you, oh, thank you, Lori. I will tell you that no matter how someone passes, doesn't matter how they pass, whether it's at their own hands or not, they all cross over to spirit, period. There is no hell. No one's burning in hell. That is made up by people, churches, religious organizations to scare people into obedience. And that is not a compassionate way to teach people. So know that your loved ones in spirit are all safe and at peace. Your brother is safe and at peace. He had a lot of trauma. He struggled a lot. He was confused about a lot of things in his life. He didn't understand why things went the way they went. And he not only became mentally addicted to escape, he became physically addicted to the substances. And that's why he went down the road he went. It was trauma. And now I'm hearing abuse. So just know he is safe and at peace and free. And I'm seeing a little boy. So I don't know if you have a little boy or he had a little boy. I'm seeing a little boy come into my awareness. Is there a younger male, a young boy in this scenario? Let me know. Let me know, Lisa. Kimmy Cat is having surgery soon. We'll have many weeks to recover and be looking for delving into a change of career job. Lots of good online stuff. Maybe your son is 29. Okay. Were they close when your son was younger? I just see a little boy. Maybe if your son is struggling, check in with him. Sometimes they'll bring somebody up because they need to be checked on. Okay, perfect. So give him a big hug. Let him know. Kimmy, yeah, I'm just gonna grab a random card, Kimmy. Knight of Swords, Kimmy. Ambitious accomplishment, seize the moment, big changes, tenacity, and determination. So I just felt compelled to pull a Rider-Waite Tarot for you. Ambitious accomplishment, seize the moment, big changes, tenacity, determination. And sometimes the period of rest is the period of greatest growth. We think that we have to go, and we don't. We can rest. And sometimes rest, you're having surgery, you're going to be forced to rest. Sometimes that's a period of great growth. So take advantage of that. Your brothers in spirit, Cindy. They want me to pull you cosmic energy. So Cindy gets priority because she's a member, channel member number 1, Cindy P. 88 portal, Lori. I talked about that earlier, so rewind. I did a whole couple of minutes on the 88 portal. But yeah, 88 portal, then 89 full moon. Really good. All right, Cindy, from your brothers. Oh, that was quick. Oh. All right, perfect. Love it. This is the Cosmic Energy Oracle deck. The first card that popped out for Cindy P, member number 1, Ricky Bobby Inc. Anybody know what that is? Ricky Bobby Inc. Adventure. So you need more adventure in your life. You need to take a break from work. You work too much. Go on an adventure. Feel, it's so funny. I don't know why I'm seeing the wind going through your hair on a ship or something. I don't know if you go on a boat, but I see the wind going through your hair. So it's time for an adventure. Light. So light dispels darkness. So I know that they were dealing with darkness. And so you're light and you're here. And I know I don't want to go into all your details, but you are here and your light is dispelling darkness of others in your life and in the world. So continue shining your light. And freedom. Freedom comes from inner liberation. So you are mentally free. You don't conform to societal standards and standards of just people in general. You are free to go on an adventure. You're the light and you're free in your mind and nothing can shake you. For the most part, obviously, everybody has stuff come up, but those were guided from your brothers. So thank you. Let's see. How did everyone get the crowns? I don't know what crowns. I don't see crowns because I'm using StreamYard, so I don't see the crowns. But there's some kind of award from YouTube. Thank you, Missy. Thank you. Going to pack. Are you going somewhere, Cindy? I can't remember. Let's see what else. I had something else up here. Dolores. My father was, when I was 2 years old, does he ever visit me? Absolutely. He died in 1964. His name is Jose. Okay, so I'm going to pull for you a card, Dolores. from your dad. Pursue happiness. Pursue happiness. And he's saying, nothing can replace the true biological parent when you lose a parent so young. You can be loved, you can be guided, you can be hugged, all of those things, but nothing replaces that. And he's very aware of that. And he knows how you suffered not having your bio dad in your life, no matter how much you were loved by other people. It's not the same thing. It's always something in the back of your mind. And it's time to release that and know he's around you. Know he's around you and pursue your own happiness. Release that. He's like making me feel like a lump of charcoal in your heart. Release that, disintegrate it, and know that although physically he's not present, spiritually he's present. And he's like, I've been with her all along. She knows I've been with her all along. She just has to see me. You just have to see him. So let me know, Dolores, if that helps. Oh, okay, good. Yay, Cindy. Awesome. Are you going on a boat? Why do I feel like I see you on a boat? I just see the wind in your hair. A star, Eileen said, what's a star seed? A star seed is the belief that, okay, so it's a long story. A star seed is believed to be a soul who incarnated on this earth that has been living in another star system in another time long ago, like a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, like that. Now, I have an astronomy master's degree. For those of you who are new to me, I have a very vast scientific background. I still work in science. I'm an expert in some aspects of astronomy, and that was my full-time work before this. And I will tell you that the James Webb Space Telescope, which is our big, beautiful, fantastic telescope that went up a few years ago, has discovered that our own galaxy, the Milky Way, has at least 60 billion with a B Earth-like planets where life can exist, just in our galaxy. Okay. There are 2 trillion with a TR, 2 trillion galaxies in our universe that we know of. So if you extrapolate those numbers, 60 billion times 2 trillion, I can't do that math in my head, but it's a gigantic number. Then there is, according to Dr. Sarah Seeger at MIT, a 100% chance that there is other life in the universe. So we probably all have lived lives on other planets. There is definitely sentient life like us. They may not look exactly like us, but think of like the creatures in Star Trek, similar shapes, but not exact. There's definitely life on other planets, absolutely, for sure. And we have definitely probably all lived lives on other planets. That's what a starseed is. People who have incarnated from other star systems. Now, the ones they list, the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, all of those, are those accurate? I'm not sure of that. But there are lists of people who believe they're from this place, this place, this place. I don't think the Pleiades system is old enough to have evolved sentient life personally, because, you know, I studied this for a long time. But that's irrelevant. Where you come from, it doesn't matter if it's the Pleiadians or Alpha Centauri or whatever. The fact that we have that many planets definitely means we've lived lives elsewhere. So we're all star seeds, essentially. That's my opinion. They just kind of try to make things more special. Let's see. Dolores, I always felt a presence but never put it together. You're welcome. He's always there. Always there. Laura said, my dad also passed when I was little. My mom didn't date or get remarried. Has my dad left me any signs? So if you're not sure what signs he left you, ask him for a specific sign. Ask him for this, that, or the other. You can ask for a blue butterfly or a red cardinal or a dove, or to see a yellow Camaro go down the street. Something reasonable. I always say, don't ask for dimes or pennies. It's too common. And don't ask for a pirate ship to pull up to your house, unless you live like on the coast of St. Augustine or something off of Florida. There's pirate ships there. So ask him for something, but really focus, do some deep breathing, 3 deep breaths, and just bring a picture of him in your mind if you can visualize him, and bring him and ask him to come close and say, Dad, can you send me this sign? Just ask him a few times, Dad, bring him close, bring him close, bring him towards you and say, can you send me this sign? And now when I do that, I feel like I can see his face. I just feel like he was like, I don't know, super handsome. Do you have a picture of him? Do you ever have a mustache, like short, dark hair and a mustache? So that may belong to somebody else. But that's when I was pulling him, when I was telling you to pull him close, I felt like I could see this man with short, dark hair and a mustache. So let me know if he ever had that. Lori, card from my sister who passed. Okay, let's see. Whoop. Oh, 2 cards popped out, Lori. Oh. I don't know which one to show first. Simplify life. Don't overcomplicate things. And what do you want? So simplify life, whatever that means for you, whatever you feel like is too complicated in your life right now, scale it back and simplify, whether it's relationships, your job, your family, whatever. Simplify, cut out the junk, cut out the things you don't need. And what do you want? So you have to contemplate and decide, what do you want? Uh-oh, what? What? Uh-oh. Oh, well, I can't wait to hear this. Laura, let me know. Let me know. So simplify life. Short, dark hair, but not sure about a mustache. Okay. Because it seemed like not a full, like thick mustache. It was just like parts of it were growing in. Like it wasn't fully across when I could see him. Hi, Mary / you know who. All right. Eileen, let's see. I'm going to do 1 card. I got to go in a minute because I am wiped out. Thank you guys for all the subscribes, the super chats. Those are live. The stickers, the memberships. Members will get. I'm waiting to get more than 2 members so I can do some special subscript or membership only lives. Oh, self-love, Eileen. Self-love. That's for you. Self-love. It's all about loving ourselves and prioritizing ourselves. We have to do that. We have to love ourselves very much. You are welcome. All right, Mary. All right, Mary. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Oh boy, Mary, 2 things. Hold on. Oh no. Oh, 3 cards. So I gave Cindy a reading yesterday or the day before and gave her some advice, and she responded that she told her to write a letter, blah, blah, blah. And she responded back. Very good. I hope it turns out positive. I hope it turns out positive. All right. So Mary, cleansing. And you know, it's funny because we talked about a roommate last time. It's time for cleansing. There's hope on the horizon, and use your intuition for your cleansing, and then you'll have hope. Isn't it funny? How do you become a member? Under my on YouTube? See, I'm on StreamYard, so I don't see what's happening on YouTube. Under my picture on YouTube, there'll be a join button. You click the join button, and there's different levels. Annie, Yuki Chick, hi. My brother was a good soul who lived a very tragic life. He died tragically. Is he okay? Yes, I just talked about this with another person who asked a similar question. You're welcome, Mary. Everyone who passes is safe and at peace. Everyone crosses a spirit. Nobody burns in hell, no matter how they pass. Doesn't matter if it's at their own hands, purposefully, accidentally, at the hands of someone else, natural. There is no hell. Hell is a manifestation of men, people, churches to scare people. There is no hell. Everyone crosses a spirit. Everyone is in peace eternally. They, if they've wronged people, they have to go through a process for that, but they're not burning and they're not punished. So you are welcome. All right. I am tapped out, y'all. I was expecting a huge storm. We had a very massive storm last night. It was so crazy. And we didn't get one tonight, and we were supposed to. So who knows? Florida. What are you going to do? Don't forget, get the free How to Become Your Medium guide on my website. It's just click the button. It pops right up. Free guide to finding your spirit guide. You can pre-order my How to Become a Medium digital book on my website as well. That will be released next Wednesday. And I will be on Linda G next Wednesday. Thank you to Cindy and Vivian, my first two channel members. I'm so excited. And I don't get notifications for those, and I don't know why. So, thank you very much, Mary. Pink pics. Yeah, those are just outside of my house. All those pictures you see on my social media are me just literally stepping outside on my porch, and sometimes I take them through my window. Because it's so cloudy here and the sunset is so beautiful, like all the time. Yeah, Kaya, I'll be on Linda G next Wednesday at this time, 9 Eastern. All right, everybody. I might be live Saturday morning at some point. I don't know what time. Thank you, Annie. Good night, everyone. Peace and love. Keep raising that vibration. Bye, Missy. Bye, everyone. See you later.